watching 11 Alive Morning News. 11 minutes of nonstop news starts now.
First in your 11 minutes of nonstop news, the Fulton County Sheriff's Office is searching for the person who shot and killed one of their deputies. How the department is remembering him this morning.
Plus, increased security and curfew for kids. More on what Atlanta police are doing to keep you safe during New Year's Eve celebrations. Right now, the search continues for a gunman more than 24 hours after a Fulton County deputy was shot and killed.
Yeah, the 24-year-old was found dead in his car. Now police, they're trying to piece together exactly what happened. Molly Oak has more.
Police are still trying to track down leads and say if you know anything that could help, give them a call. The first 911 call came in around 4:30 yesterday morning. Someone reported a shooting on Bolton Road near Peyton Road. That's where Atlanta police found a crashed car with a man shot dead inside. That man was a 24-year-old Fulton County Sheriff's deputy, originally from Mississippi. The Fulton County Sheriff says the deputy just worked a shift the night before. He was on the force for less than a year.
And so whether it was community engagement, whether it was working hard at Grady, he was what you would want in a deputy.
Police say one person told them they were involved in the accident. However, police say they don't believe that person is directly involved with the shooting. Guys.
Time now 6:49. Here's what's happening this morning. We have new details after a teenage boy fell into a partially frozen lake and died.
The incident Wednesday involved two 16-year-olds. Rescue crews say they got a call about the teens playing on the partially frozen Lake Ellison in Kennesaw. They were able to rescue one of them right away. Crews updated us saying that the second teen was in that water for more than an hour and a half. Paramedics, they tried to resuscitate him, but ultimately he died.
The family of a teen killed in a shootout at an Atlanta apartment complex will say their final goodbyes today. 16-year-old Justin Powell was one of 5 teens shot at the retreat at Greenbrier Apartments early last week. His funeral is taking place at Wings of Faith Church today. Powell's family says he was someone who was so funny and loved video games and TV.
The FBI is hoping a $10,000 reward will point them in the direction of finding a group of people who vandalized the historic Ebenezer Baptist Church. The feds are looking for 10 people accused in July 3rd incident. Now, someone painting the message on the church that read, quote, "If abortions aren't safe, neither are you."
Continuing our 11 minutes of nonstop news with an update on a water outage that we have been talking about now for nearly a week.
Yeah, today there is some good news. Clayton County, where we've seen most of those outages, says most of those problems are resolved. Officials there say water pressure might still be low for some people, but that's expected to increase throughout the day. They also say many of those businesses that we've been talking about all week may actually be able to reopen today. If you still need water, there's another giveaway in Jonesboro this morning. It starts at 10 a.m. and runs until 5, or for as long as they have water available. You need to use the address you see right now on your screen to get there.
Even though things are improving, the Clayton County Fire Marshal is sending a strong message. Do not burn any leaves or debris in your yard. A burn ban now in effect because of all the recent water issues. Officials say they're concerned abnormal pressure will make it tougher for them to fight fires. If you are dealing with bursted pipes, we do have some helpful tips on our website, 11alive.com. We can also send them to your phone. Just text the word water to that number you see on your screen.
Tomorrow, the New Year's Eve festivities will begin. The city of Atlanta is expecting huge crowds, not only for the Peach Drop, but also for the Peach Bowl at the Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Liza Lucas is here with a closer look at how Atlanta police are working to keep everyone safe as we bring in the new year. Good morning, Liza.
Good morning. Yes, those security preparations are already underway, so we expect to see tightened safety measures downtown. Now, more than 50,000 people are expected to gather in underground Atlanta Saturday as the Peach Drop returns, and efforts to keep you safe include increased surveillance and extra officers. APD telling 11 Alive they're also bringing in the help of other police departments in anticipation of those huge crowds we're talking about. Now, police say kids 16 and under must adhere to the city's curfew rules. So that means they must have an adult with them after 11 p.m. and a clear bag policy will also be enforced. Now, to avoid traffic, police say to use those ride shares and MARTA, and no matter where you celebrate, police remind everyone not to participate in celebratory gunfire. It's illegal and it is dangerous.
Liza, thank you. The showdown for this year's Peach Bowl is about 37 hours away. The Dogs are taking on the Ohio State Buckeyes at the Benz. The game starts at 8 tomorrow night. Ahead of that, there is a parade to kick off downtown, and that starts at 1 o'clock. The stadium will open up at 6 for the big game. If you are planning to go, there are still some tickets. We're sending the Bulldogs some good luck.
Coming up on Today, back to normal operations? Well, that's what Southwest Airlines is promising. After days of an unprecedented travel meltdown, the airline now says that it is ready to get back to normal starting today. I'm Blaine Alexander. Coming up on Today, we will now look at what comes next, including reimbursements for many passengers who had to shell out hundreds, even thousands of dollars. We spoke with the transportation secretary who says they've got the airline under a microscope and what he's planning to do if they don't pay up. That's coming up on Today.
And last Saturday, we had a low of 8 and a high of 27. Tomorrow, take a look at this. 56 for the low, 63 for the high. We are going to have some showers early on in the day. The afternoon looking drier, though. Sunday, temperatures rising up into the mid-60s. Going to be a great first day of the new year. We continue on with the warmer conditions. Look at this. 72 on Monday, 70 on Tuesday. But we are going to get some showers and storms in here associated with a cold front. And temperatures back down to 40s for lows, 50s for highs on Thursday. That is just above average for this time of year.
Of Atlanta drops a peach once again on New Year's Eve for the first time since 2019. But let's check out what other cities drop.
Yeah, here's a look at some of the interesting things other places drop on the big night.
In the past, the city of Perry has dropped a buzzard.
A what?
A big old gigantic fake bird. Then in Villa Rica, they lowered down a gold nugget. Ariana wants it dipped in barbecue sauce.
Yep.
The city of McDonough drops a big ball of geranium flowers. And get this, the city of Tallapoosa, they're going to send down a live possum at midnight.
A possum?
Yeah, my brother has been to that one. He says it's actually a lot of fun. Great. So
we'll take his word for it.
You know what they drop in Miami? A big orange, and I'll take pictures of it. Bye.
All right, Crash Clark. He's out of here.
Down.
Bye, Crash. You guys have a
we
great
got 10 seconds in
New
this show.
Year.